Good morning. Welcome to the 2017 Centennial High School Commencement Ceremony. Please stand as the Centennial High School JROTC Color Guard presents our nation's and Georgia's colors, followed by the singing of the national anthem by the Bella Voce Senior Girls. Please remain standing until after the color guard departs the stage.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please take your seats. Good morning, everyone. Before we get started, I think it would all do us well to just take 30 seconds to just scream as much as we want and celebrate our seniors. Woo! One seven indeed. Good morning once again, everyone. My name is Kibby Crumley, and I am your very, very proud principal of Centennial High School. On behalf of our graduates and their families, I would like to welcome our parents, students, families, and friends here on this gorgeous morning as we celebrate the academic achievement of our seniors with our traditional graduation ceremony. Our special guests who join us today are Miss Julia Bernath, Fulton County School Board Member, District 7, Miss Katha Stewart, Fulton County School Board Member, District 1, Mr. Cliff Jones, Northeast Learning Community Area Superintendent, Principal Chris Shear, Holcomb Bridge Middle School, and Principal Dr. Maisha Otway, Hillside Elementary School. Families, this year our area elementary and middle schools have joined together once again to honor our graduates by giving them a commemorative pin from the places our graduates attended on their road to Centennial. I honor and thank the educators at these schools who worked so hard to prepare their students for success in high school at Centennial. Graduates are wearing pins from Esther Jackson Elementary, go Jaguars! Hillside Elementary, go Huskies! River Eaves Elementary, go Eagles. Northwood Elementary School, go Explorers. Barnwell Elementary, go Bears. Haynesbridge Middle School, go Eagles. And Holcomb Bridge Middle School, go Hawks. Our senior class sponsor is Sheila Jimenez, and our graduation coordinator is Stephanie Prelak. I gratefully acknowledge our faculty and staff who have educated, supported, and encouraged our seniors to become the graduates they are today. All counselors, teachers, administrators, and staff, please stand so we can recognize you and thank you for all of your efforts to make today a reality for our students. To our graduates, I'm so proud of your accomplishments. I congratulate you on the class of 2017's combined academic, athletic, and artistic scholarship awards, this year totaling in excess of $9.2 million in scholarship money, a new school record. You are prepared and ready to pursue your dreams. Our 2017 graduating class includes graduates that will be attending Harvard, Rutgers, Wake Forest, Spelman, UGA, Georgia Tech, Clemson, Auburn. The names go on, just to say a few of the 50 colleges and universities our students have been admitted to. I'm so proud to report that we also have graduates who are committing themselves to serving our country by joining our armed services. Centennial graduates of the class of 2017 will be serving in the U.S. Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marines, and Navy. Will our students who have made that selfless decision please stand to be recognized? We are also proud to announce today that we have graduates who plan to take a gap year, travel, reflect a little about what their next steps in life will be. And indeed, we have Centennial graduates entering the workforce today who are ready and prepared to begin their lives as young adults, serving as active, contributing members of society who know how to collaborate, think, learn, and create. No matter the path they have chosen, every graduate this morning is prepared and ready to help make our world a better place. Guests joining us this morning, let me be clear, the class of 2017 is an incredible group of young people. I'm so proud to say that I have been your principal for 4 years of your academic career. We have grown together during a very exciting time at Centennial High School, where innovation, creativity, thoughtfulness, and collaboration have put our school on the map. Students, you and I were new to Centennial together. We learned together. And through much hard work as well as great times, we have proven that from day one, that together, our best days are ahead. The 18-year-old demographic represents just 20% of our population. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say, they also represent 100% of our future. I love you all so much. May your best days be ahead. Congratulations, class of 2017. Go Knights!
I'm Sheila Jimenez, the senior class sponsor, and I am pleased to introduce the class of 2017 president, Ms. Aya Ibrahim, who will deliver the welcome to the parents, relatives, and guests of our graduating class. Aya.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2017. We've made it. We've survived the last 13 years of reading, writing, solving, resolving, testing, and even more testing. We survived the grueling hours of applying to colleges and studying for tests. I want you to think back to where it all started. The first day of kindergarten on the playground. Some of us would swing on the swings, play Foursquare, or jail. The playground was where our imagination was untouched and possibilities were endless. It was the place where the girls ran from the boys we say had cooties, where our parents first took us to play, and kissed our boo-boos when we scraped our knees. We would fall from the monkey bars, get rocks in our shoes, but no matter what, we never wanted to stop playing. Looking around on the playground, we all chose various activities that sparked our enthusiasm. We all chose our own passion. It is those differences that made us the unique individuals we are today. Now, playgrounds can be filled with misbehaved kids, scary merry-go-rounds, and annoying wood chips, but they're also filled with endless opportunities, multiple personality types, and tons of fun. That fun came with a price to pay, but we survived the cuts, the bruises, and the sunburns, and we became fearless. We not only survived, we thrived. Our initial love for the game, the books, the songs, the fantasies, have brought us full circle to what stands before us this morning. It's our competitive spirit, forceful determination, and kind hearts that resulted in our monumental successes. Now let's fast forward from kindergarten to the first day of high school. We walked through those front doors 1,380 days ago as terrified little freshmen, scared of the unknown called high school. But here we have grown into the people we are now. From the endless hours of studying at Starbucks to cheering on the football team as they made Centennial history, to dancing crazily when the band played Stick It In, to yelling 1-7 at the top of our lungs every pep rally, or even just the little things like opening the B-Lot doors for someone when no one else would. We are the class of 2017. We are unique because we always find a way to put aside our differences and come together as a family. These past 4 years have shaped us into the people we are now. We have our parents, the administration, teachers, coaches, and most of all, each other to thank for that. The teachers, administrators, and coaches at Centennial are undeniably special. They've worked tirelessly to give us guidance, support, and have pushed us beyond our limits to shape us into the strong and unique individuals we are today. And we thank you guys for that. But a special thank you goes out to our families. We did it, but we couldn't have done it without you. From diapers to diplomas, your overwhelming love, continual lectures, and constant encouragement is what brought us here today. You held our hands as we walked across the street to our first day of kindergarten while wiping our tears, and today we will return the favor while wiping yours. You brushed our teeth and combed our hair for our first picture day. You protected us from any harm, and you believed in our unrealistic dreams. Today, we are the athletes, scholars, artists, musicians, and goal-getters because of you. As we move towards our next journey, we'll use your love and support every step of the way. Today's the day. It's the last day the class 2017 will spend together as a class. The day everything we have ever known will come to an end, but the excitement of our unwritten futures keeps our spirits high. But think of all the days that have brought us to today. Think about how each one has played a role in who you are in this moment. It may seem like so much time has come and gone, but however, these days make up only a small fraction of our lives. We have so many more ahead of us and so many more experiences left to be fulfilled. Tomorrow we'll start a new phase in our lives. It will be day one of the futures we all face outside the doors of Centennial. Everyone has such great potential and qualities that will take them so far. I hope that each one of you will treasure some of the memories you made here and hold on to some of the friendships you have developed. Thank you for all the memories, and I wish the best for each and every one of you in your lives. It is my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker, Jada Blake.
Class of 2017, we made it! Okay. So, Here we are. We've done it. We've completed our high school careers with the helps of our teachers, classmates, counselors, and last but certainly not least, our parents. Our parents have done their best to help us reach this point in life where we can go after our goals and finally get out of their houses. As we were growing up, we were taught that education would make us successful in life. I'm sure that everyone has painted a picture in their head of what the road to success may look like. Going to college, graduating with our fancy bachelor's degrees, and getting a job that makes 6 figures. But realistically, we'll go to college, graduate, and then probably spend the rest of our lives paying for student loans until it's time for our own kids to go to college. However, before we attain this true success, we must jump. What I mean by that is eventually we all have to take a leap of faith in our lives. We cannot just merely exist. We have to try to live fruitfully, favorably, and passionately. Let's all take a second to realize that everything we were scared of in the past, we've conquered today. Every single thing that we were so sure we'd fail at, we've managed to overcome with leaps and bounds. Our first day of high school, scary. We didn't know where our classes were, if we'd fit in, or even if we'd live long enough to make it here. My point in bringing this up is that I want you all to acknowledge that all of the best things that have happened to us throughout our high school career was all because it was waiting on us behind our initial thoughts of terror about Centennial. So why stop now? Within each and every one of us, we all possess a gift. We may have not found it yet because we may have confused our gift with a talent like singing, dancing, or acting, but it's more to it than that. Some of us are more courageous, determined, or resilient than others. When we find our gift, we have to use it to our greatest advantage. If we don't use it, then it's only so far that our education and talents can take us. We will all reach a cliff in our lives. We have to take that gift, put it on our back, jump, and pull the cord. Our gift will then allow us to soar in life. The only catch is our parachutes will not open right away. We're going to fall, get scraped up, tear some skin, and maybe even bleed. And if you're clumsy like me, you'll get up, trip over another rock, and fall again. But eventually, you know our parachutes will open, as long as we keep believing in our gift and standing firmly behind it. But remember, we have to jump. Don't get me wrong, we can promise ourselves safety and avoid all of the cuts and bruises, and we can stay on that cliff of life forever safe. But if we don't jump, we can also promise ourselves that our parachutes will never open, and that will prevent us from seeing what our gift can do for us. Class of 2017, we have so much potential waiting ahead of us, but we will never get there if we don't jump. We have to do ourselves a favor and see if our gift will make us soar into success. And if we do make it, we can all exult in our victory. Street poet and 17th century philosopher Quavo of the Migos once said, "I was patient, yeah, I was patient. Now I can see that we made it. Now everyone, everywhere I go, they say congratulations." All in agreement, say that way. So, class of 2017, today and every day going forward, I challenge you to summon up your courage to jump. This is the beginning of our adventure, so why not make the most of it? Do not let the fear of failure keep you from tapping into your full potential. We are young, tenacious adults who should stand proudly. Most importantly, we are knights who are brave and fierce and do not let anything stand in our way, overcoming every level of adversity life throws at us. We can do it. We will do it. Jump. It is now my pleasure to introduce the next class speaker, Grace Whiner.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Grace Whiner, and I was told I wouldn't get to give this speech if I open with a political joke, so I guess I'll just talk about high school instead. That being said, to the faculty and staff, the parents and family and friends, thank you for being here with us. Those of us in blue are beyond grateful for it. And to my fellow members of the class of 2017, we made it, guys. We are finally here, finally at our finish line. It's a very weird thing, though, saying we. What brought all of us here? A parent's job transfer, an old family house passed down through the generations, or maybe just a decision to pick this random metro Atlanta town on a whim. And even if we can accept the randomness of that, why am I here, standing in front of you all as a class speaker, supposedly representing an overwhelmingly diverse group of people, when most of you probably have no idea who I am? And don't get me wrong, that's completely okay, unless some way, somehow down the line, I'll be counting on you to pick me out of a suspect lineup. Because in that case, about 80% of you will probably be sending me to prison. Think about it. There are over 400 of us. We're not all supposed to be friends. We're only supposed to be a class, and honestly, I think we've done that pretty well. Now, some of you may be disagreeing with me here. Some of you may be looking at the people around you and finally realizing just how many of them you won't be too disappointed to see walk away. Some of you may be looking at me and wishing that I'd be the one walking away. And if we're being honest, some of you may have been feeling this way for a long, long time now. By this, of course, I mean since the second day of freshman year. But despite all this, we are more unified than you think. Whether you came to Centennial this year or as a freshman, you were part of the experiences that made up this class in 2017. And to prove it, I'll tell you about 3 things I did in high school and 1 that I didn't, and we'll see how much of it you can relate to. 1, I put blood, sweat, and tears into what I did, and mostly into AP Calc, if we're being honest. No matter the source of the stress, we all at one point or another realized that high school is hard. Whether it's investing all of our time into an extracurricular or wondering if all of our teachers secretly got together and planned to overload us with work on the same week just to make us mad, I don't doubt that we all had to get through some things to get to sit here today. And if getting through them meant bleeding or sweating or crying a little bit, or a lot, then so be it. 2, I seriously considered breaking my tablet over my head. Our class saw some of the biggest changes roll through Centennial, from the creation of the Learning Commons to the new front entrance to the distribution of the services. We were the class that came in during the calm before the technological storm, so to speak, and I think it's safe to say that we left the place much cooler than we found it. Still, whether or not you think these changes were good or bad, you can't tell me that you didn't want to scream a little bit whenever you saw that please wait message come up on your tablet for the 8th time that day. Like, yes, I am please waiting. So if you could please hurry up, that'd be please great. 3, I realized that I am a colossal moron. See, I was going to put something here about how I came to care for some of the people I knew throughout high school more than I ever thought possible, but I decided against that. Instead, I am opting to temporarily dig up the memories of some of the less classy moments of my life. And I know for a fact that you felt like this too. That's right, if I'm going down this road, I am dragging you down with me. So let's take a second and look back on the moments where we accidentally thought a stranger was one of our friends, or waved at someone who walked right past us, or, God forbid, texted the wrong person. And don't pretend that in those moments you didn't decide right then and there that it'd be better for everyone if you just melted right through the floor. Luckily, most of these experiences were pretty easy to get over. And the rest, well, they'll make good stories someday. 4, now, this one's more of an isolated incident, but I promise you'll see the point of it in the end. Some of you may know this, but last summer I was fortunate enough to attend the Governor's Honors Program. It was a 4-week experience that ended with me sitting on the floor of a college building's atrium, surrounded by 77 of the people that I had quickly come to love most in the world. In just 4 weeks, we had made a family out of each other, but now we were saying goodbye. It was similar to this moment, in a way. 4 weeks with them, 4 years with you all, and a group of people seemingly thrown together by chance that actually ended up being so much more. And that's when our leader stood up in front of us and asked us all to hold hands. He then proceeded to squeeze the hand of whoever he was next to, who would then do the same to whoever they were next to, and so on, until all of us had felt it. He called it sending a pulse throughout the group, one that would enter through one hand, pass through our bodies, and exit out the other. And for that moment, we were all connected, unified by the simple act of holding onto each other tight. Now, I won't ask you all to join hands and squeeze them, because, let's face it, it's a little weird. I can't give you that physical connection, but I can give you this. This is my pulse, to you, to us, the class of 2017. We are standing at the end of a long, long road, looking back on the path we chose and wondering where it is that we'll ultimately end up. We'll all walk in different directions from here on out, but at least our paths converge for today. Today, this moment, is the culmination of all our experiences, the reason why I can look at all of you, call us we, and mean it. And now we can move on knowing that we all have one common piece of our identities which nobody can ever take away from us. This is our class, forever and always. So I will leave you with the ever uplifting words of the late, great Kurt Vonnegut. Why you? Why us, for that matter? Why anything? Because this moment simply is, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you.
At this time, we have a special group of singers who have prepared a song for this occasion. Senior singers, please come to the microphones. Thank you once again to our senior singers. We will now hear from our final student speaker, Miss Emily Barber.
I've peaked. I'm serious. I'm standing in front of you on the stage of the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater, where once, 3 years ago, I cried probably too much when I saw Fall Out Boy stand exactly where I'm standing right now. We've all learned a lot since then, both academically and emotionally. But perhaps one of the most important things I learned, surprisingly, was in math. That any proper graph has many peaks and troughs, hills and valleys, highs and lows, whose endlessness define the equation that created it. So yes, wearing this big blue gown and shimmering tassel may be my peak, and it may be yours as well, but we have already had many others to talk about. Perhaps you've had a peak when you crushed a personal goal in your favorite sport, got a hot date to prom, or even got that buzz in your fingertips as you put down your first deposit for your dream college. And these moments, these peaks, are what we will tell our children about. They are the fondest memories we have, the ones that prove to us how important hard work is and remind us how we got to where we are. But it is the troughs that define who we are. The all-nighters spent working on a semester-long project, the rejection you get after the best interview you've ever had, or the time spent on the side of the road researching what the heck a carburetor is and why it's so determined to make you late for work. These are the moments where we get to decide who we are, what we value, and how much work we're willing to do to reach our goals. Nelson Mandela once said, "It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us." For our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And it is in these dark moments, these troughs, where we realize our true potential for the impossible, this scary light that drives us far beyond what we thought we could achieve. It is this light that gives us the passion to push beyond those dark moments, to finish our project, ace another interview, and realize that carburetors haven't been in cars for over 20 years and the past 2 hours have been completely pointless, but pushing beyond that. It is this light that causes us to drive to the beautiful sunset upon the Centennial Hill and scream to all of East Roswell that you did it. You aced that exam. You got into that college. You graduated. And that's why we're all here today, for the purpose of climbing that last hill in this chapter of your life, for recognizing the hardships that you've been able to overcome and the obstacles that you've surpassed, and to recognize that every single one of those setbacks was for a purpose, to get you here, but also to prepare you for there, wherever that may be for you. The lessons you have learned the past 4 years of your life are what you needed in order to look ahead, to use that light within you and chase the peaks that you wouldn't have otherwise dared. Because with the last 4 years of learning behind you, it can now truly be said, our best days are ahead. Go Knights. A little lost.
Thank you, Emily Barber. Each year, distinguished student awards are presented to deserving students at the graduation ceremony. I would now like to introduce our Fulton County Board member presenting our Salutatorian Award, Ms. Katha Stewart.
Every graduating class has students who achieve at the highest level of performance. The Fulton County Board of Education would like to recognize the students whose academic records at Centennial High School have been at the very top of the class. The student who has attained the second highest cumulative numerical average for the last 4 years is presented the Salutatorian Award. This year's salutatorian is Mr. Andrew Costanto. Congratulations to you for your outstanding academic achievement.
Middle school was a time when you begin to discover yourself. For me, in 6th grade, I started taking piano lessons, partly because I was told to, but still out of curiosity. With a little bench and an old wooden piano, I took my first steps in the world of music. I remember the times when I'd get all excited about playing the simplest songs perfectly, enough so that I'd play them over and over again. But as I was learning more complex songs, I would mess up here and there, and then I would start the song all over again while becoming more frustrated each time. I would heat up and feel tense, and sometimes slam the keys a couple of times. It felt like a wall was blocking my path, and eventually I stopped trying to get around it. After 2 years of playing piano, I eventually gave up. If I had a piano right now, I could probably play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for you guys, because that's all I can remember. Instead of learning from my mistakes, I ran away from them. Transitioning into high school, I felt similar emotions as I did playing the piano. Meeting new friends, getting a good grade, having a funny moment, it was all these little things that made me excited for the next years to come. Once I entered the hardest classes offered at the school, like AP Calculus, as you all know, I struggled to keep a calm head. Long nights before an assignment was due, and many tests back to back. I was so done with school, and I just felt like giving up. But this time, I didn't let my frustrations get the best of me, and I faced the challenges ahead of me. My mistakes didn't stop me from reaching my goal, and it finally paid off in the end. We've all made mistakes before. We've all felt defeated, and we will definitely face these challenges in the future. Maybe you bombed a test, or got rejected from a college you wanted to go to, or you lost hope for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you lost an important sports game. Whatever it is, that doesn't mean you should give up like I did with piano. In the words of Rick Warren, we are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. I am who I am because I gave up playing piano, but that doesn't mean I should give up in everything I do. Instead of sulking over a failure, you should take the opportunity to learn from the experience. We are all human, so it's only natural that we all make mistakes. But it's because of that we have the ability to adapt and to grow as a person. From failing grades, to drug addiction, to suicidal thoughts, these may be the darkest moments of our lives. However, we all have the potential to persevere through these toughest of times. We've already made it this far, so we are doing something right. But what the future holds for you depends on you and your choices. Our best days are ahead. They truly are, Centennial. However, so are our worst days. But those are the days that we can learn from. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Presenting the Valedictorian Award is Fulton County School Board member, Ms. Julia Bernath.
Each year, the student who has achieved the highest cumulative numerical average over the past 4 years is awarded the Valedictorian Award. This year's valedictorian is Mr. Ashwin Rathi.
I'm going to have him. Come this way. Congratulations for your outstanding achievement, and now we will hear from our valedictorian, Ashwin Rathi.
Thank you. We have this strange tradition where every year we decide that the biggest nerd in the grade should be the one to speak in front of thousands of people at graduation. Well, here I am. Hello, my name is Ashwin Rathi, and I'm the valedictorian for the class of 2017. Thank you. Now, that's supposed to mean I'm smart, but sometimes I'm just not sure if that's true. Let me explain. About 3 months ago, an incident occurred. But now that this is my very last day of high school, it seems like a good time to confess. So, Ms. Crumbly? One day, I was backing out of a tight space in B-Lot, but sadly, I did not notice that the band trailer was right behind me until I collided with it. And trust me when I say I did not feel very smart when I had to call my dad and tell him about my newly shattered back window. At that moment, I knew my best days are definitely ahead. Far ahead. So, yeah. Sorry about that, Ms. Crumbly. Am I forgiven? Thank you. Anyway, now that my conscience is cleared, let's move on. Here we are, class of 2017, at the end of a 13-year journey through grade school. We started it as tiny creatures filled with curiosity. Life was simple back then. We played during recess, read Dr. Seuss, and took nap time for granted. Now, middle school got a bit more complicated. This was when the boys finally figured out how to talk to girls, and the girls figured out that middle school boys still have no idea how to talk to girls. But finally, we became high schoolers. When we first became freshmen, the final season of The Office had just ended, the Jonas Brothers broke up, and Miley Cyrus destroyed all of our childhoods with a wrecking ball. Now, a reality TV star is our president, proving once and for all that literally anything is possible. But while the rest of the world was having its issues, something amazing happened to the class of 2017. All of us changed from confused little freshmen into respectable young adults. In a way, Centennial itself went through the same transformation we did when the front of our school was renovated this past year. Just like our freshman selves, the construction was annoying, loud, kind of ugly, and nobody wanted to go near it. But now, like us today, it is attractive, impressive, taller, intelligent, accomplished, and funny? All right, maybe this metaphor isn't working anymore, but you get the point. We've come a long way. When I think back over my days in Centennial, I can't help but wonder, how are we already at the end? I know for some of you, high school was a slow, painful process, and you couldn't be more excited to get your diploma and get out of here. But for me, it feels like these last 4 years just flew by. And it got me thinking, 4 years from now, when Kanye is president, am I gonna look back at my time in college and think it just flew by? And 4 years after that, am I gonna be scratching my head wondering where the prime of my 20s went? And when I'm 30, am I gonna be scratching my head wondering where all my hair went? There's so many questions yet to be answered. But the last 4 years have been great, but they could have been better. Going into 9th grade, I had a preconceived notion of how to succeed in high school. It was simple. Take the hardest classes, get the best grades, get a great SAT score, do community service, and get involved with extracurriculars, the works. So I did just that. I became the valedictorian, took 16 AP classes, competed in Model UN, became president of NHS, and wrote my name on way too many sign-up sheets at the club fair. But thinking back now on those 4 years, I realized I forgot to do something extremely important. I forgot to chase my true passion. You see, ever since I was 9, I've known without a doubt that I want to spend my life innovating and inventing new technology. But I got so wrapped up in trying to be the perfect student that I kept pushing aside the things that would actually make me feel like an innovator. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with how things turned out. I've made my family, my friends, and myself proud. And standing up here as your valedictorian is a great honor. After all, the valedictorian is supposed to exemplify what success in high school is. But success doesn't take just one form. Maybe I'm not the most successful one here. Maybe the one who should really be up here is the kid who found a passion and immersed himself in it. Maybe it was you, the art nut who spent all your time painting immaculate portraits instead of doing that essay. Or maybe it was the band geek who has a C average, but found deeper meaning in the tune of a trumpet. Or maybe it's the kid who didn't get that great SAT score, but jumped into the world of business by starting a company. Or maybe it's just anyone that cherished their friends and took advantage of every opportunity they had over these 4 years. I don't know who it is, but we all could have been more, cared more, and tried more. If I can leave you with any advice today, it wouldn't be something that I did that you should too if you want to be successful. No, it would be something that I didn't do, but will for the rest of my life. Find out what you love to do and center your entire life around it. Because the harsh truth is that life just isn't that long. As talk show host Ray Magliozzi once pointed out, you will never have more energy, enthusiasm, hair, or brain cells than you have today. So take advantage of that hair and go out and meet new people while you're still good looking. Take advantage of that enthusiasm and get excited about a dream. And take advantage of that energy and go make that dream a reality. At the reunion, I want to see a parking lot full of Lamborghinis, meet all y'all's impressive spouses, and hear a bunch of cool stories about how you live life to the fullest after high school. But until then, Centennial Class of 2017, y'all all dusty. Goodbye.
Each year, the faculty
and administration
selects 2 students as the recipients of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup and the Faculty Cup.
These students are judged to be truly well-rounded and represent the best in academic, athletic, and/or extracurricular activities. The Atlanta Journal Cup is presented to the student who receives the highest number of votes from the faculty, and the Faculty Cup
is presented to the student with the next highest number of votes. This year's recipient of the Faculty Cup is Carla Chavez Espinoza.
This year's recipient of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup is Tyreek Antar Smith.
Ms. Bernath, Ms. Stewart, Mr. Jones, Centennial Cluster principals, distinguished faculty, parents, students, relatives, and friends. As principal of Centennial High School, I present the class of 2017 to you for certification of having earned their high school diplomas.
Thank you, Principal Crumley. Class of 2017, you are an amazing class individually and collectively, and you've heard some wonderful speakers to charge you with future thoughts today. I have one homework assignment for you. My favorite quote is from Gandhi, which is, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So my homework assignment for you moving forward is go out and be that change. Principal Crumley, by the authority vested in me by the Fulton County Board of Education, I certify that these candidates have met the graduation requirements of the state of Georgia and are hereby entitled to the rights and privileges afforded to those holders of a Georgia high school diploma. Congratulations. Will the candidates please come forward to receive their diplomas?
And then it starts here, Jada. Honors graduate, Connor Davis. Honors graduate, Tyler Fairfield. Honors graduate, Noor Kabir. Honors graduate, Troy Milliken. Honors graduate, Max Sweeting. Honors graduate, Brashad Jordan. Honors graduate, Ashwin Raffi. Honors graduate, Andrew Cristanto. Honors graduate, Aya Ibrahim. Honors graduate, Jaja Blake. Honors graduate, Grace Whiner. Honors graduate, Emily Barber. Jacob Abel. Juan Daniel Aceveda Pina. Savannah Rose Akery. Abigail Louise Aiden. Jada Agri Smith. Jessica Isabel Aguilar. Destiny Brianna Akers. Sydney Addison Albright. Mohammed Anas Al-Habal. Malika Al-Kazova. Bryant Edward Allen. Calista Madison Allen. Melanie Lauren Almanor. Yalen Michelle Alfaro. William Alvarado Santana. Lauren Haley Amaru. Madison Anderson. Casadarius Riley Anderson Clazel. Marsalis Renee Anderson Clazel. Casey Helen Archambault. Simon Arias. Spencer Asamoah. Elizabeth Oyepeju Asamu. Esther Asamu. Saeed Asif II. Alexander Augusta. Maria Laura Arch. Vianney Avila. Hida Barber. Eric Bagdasarian. Harris Dunn Bailey. Gillian Wilson Barber. Stefania Badaniche. Kelly Cheyenne Beasley. Lindsay Brielle Bender. Honors graduate, Robert Curtis Bennett, Jr. Honors graduate, Abigail Shea Bergman. Honors graduate, Kaylin Jessica Barenholt. Malcolm Joseph Berman. Shania Renee Berry. Mahalat Isabel Bisaby. Honors graduate, Christopher Byram Bieber. Lauren Nicole Bivens. Honors graduate, Jeffrey Robert Bowman. Connor Boland. Honors graduate, Cayman Ellis Bonham. Honors graduate, Jasmine Kimberly Bonner. Honors graduate, Madeline Burke Bourgeois. Emma Rose Bradley. Honors graduate, Rebecca May Bradley. Honors graduate, Darren Nicole Brockman. Joshua Eli Breedlove. Honors graduate, Lordy Skyna Monica Brisson. Honors graduate, Emily Ann Broach. Gwyneth Elaine Broth. Kiara Michelle Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Brown. Honors graduate, William Scott Brumley. Kanatika Deandra Bryant. Honors graduate, Alex Catherine Boudet. Honors graduate, Riley Elizabeth Busby. Osvaldo Carbares Blanco. Honors graduate, Colin Jackson Calvert. Anthony Camacho. Honors graduate, Luis Andres Camarillo Hernandez. Honors graduate, Callie Elizabeth Capron. Camila Dominica Carrasco Arazo. Honors graduate, Ana Carveo Gonzalez. Emmanuel Galileo Castaneos Cruz. Jonathan Cavanes. Honors graduate, Eric Ciceri. Rosemary Natalie Chavez Parada. Honors graduate, Carla Chavez Espinosa. Honors graduate, Cecilia Elizabeth Chisholm. Honors graduate, Mike Sime. Emmanuel Clemente Lucas. Marco Nixon Clairvaux. Marsha Nicole Clairvaux. Jamari Deshawn Colbert. Honors graduate, Carson Coldren. Maxwell Aaron Cole. Rachel Pilar Collins. Emily Jane Colson. Chelsea Contreras. Honors graduate, Kaysen Patrick Conway. Gregory Lee Cook. Thomas Cook. Honors graduate, Joseph Langley Cooper. Morgan Eileen Cooper. Eliz Marie Correa. Honors graduate, Claire Craddock. Stuart Creasy. Ashanti Janae Crittenden. Francis Hopkins Cronley. John Thomas Cronley. Zeke Cronley. Brian Justice Curtin.
Honors graduate, Gabrielle Tavares da Silva. Honors graduate, Jenna Catherine Dallow. Honors graduate, Mason Edward Doherty. Honors graduate, Benjamin Edward Davidson. Honors graduate, Asada Cupid Davis. Honors graduate, Shara Ladal Davis. Stephen Paul De La Guardia. Clarianne Elise Dean. Honors graduate, Daniel Lawrence DeBuise. Brian Bentley DeJarnette. Arlene DeLanda. Jessica Alessandra Delgado. Emma Rose Denny. Ibrahima Diallo. Honors graduate, Andre Carataro Alves Diaz. Mac Thomas Dickey. Allison Morgan Dilworth. Dylan Francis Dabrowski. Honors graduate, Tanya Sadayi Dominguez Rangel. Kelly Dong. Honors graduate, Megan Rose Doherty. Honors graduate, Madeline Elizabeth Driesman. Honors graduate, Savannah Lee Drexler. Honors graduate, Skylar Elizabeth Ducker. Deshawn Duncan. Audrey Madison Dunkley. Niamaka Danielle Abubadike. Miley Elaine Edwards. Christian Ellingsworth. Montai Fernando Ellis. Honors graduate, Hannah Elshami. Mason Anthony Stone Ely. Honors graduate, Michaela Constance Emick. Honors graduate, Connor Evans. Mean Jean Evelard. Safayatu Fade. Lauren Faith Fairweather. Adam Laurent Photo. Justin Terrell Felton. Alexandra Faith Fevrel. Rotimi Flavini. Robert Francis Fleming. Honors graduate, Jake Austin Flink. Courtney Dion Foster Jr. Honors graduate, Alyssa Lynn Fountain. Honors graduate, Gabriella Elaine Fountain. Mary Woodward Fountain. Brando Franco. Honors graduate John Bradley Frericks. Tommy Naftali Fuentes. Honors graduate Kylie Ann Gallagher. Edwin Garcia. Honors graduate Hayden Alexandra Garrison. Shannon Gateway. Honors graduate William Mason Gay. Jackson James Geiger. Paris Yule Gentle. Honors graduate Kara Gibson. Honors graduate Matthew Gilmore. Honors graduate Jordan Goldstein.
Luis Enrique Gonzalez. Honor graduate Margaret Estelle Gorham. Honor graduate Jody Marissa Gottlieb. Abigail Lee Graham. Chandler James Graham. Honor graduate Alexandra Gray. Honor graduate Anastasia Griffith Gladstone. Lisbeth Guerrero Morales. Nazuli Guevara. Janet Guevara Solano. Honors graduate Jocelyn Gutierrez. Honors graduate Paul Robert Haberstock III. Jasmine Marie Haley. Honor graduate Kai Halpus. Alexis Marie Hammerling. Honor graduate Abigail Rose Harden. Honor graduate Grant Andrew Harney. Kennedy Bo Harper Jr. Honor graduate Sydney Harris. Honor graduate Lauren Brooke Harris. Alexander Grant Harrison. Honor graduate Haven Rebecca Hartfield. Honor graduate Alexandra Nicole Hawkins. Honor graduate Bobby Grace Habermel. Honor graduate John August Hennessy. Honor graduate Sydney Elise Hensel. Ana Rosa Hernandez Chino. Ursula Antigone Hessler. Honor graduate Jacqueline Nicole Hodges. Emma Claire Honeycutt. Honor graduate Robert J. Hothersall. Jade House. Honor graduate Rachel Valerie Howell. Holden Hastings Howgate. Madison Ann Hudson. Honor graduate Kendall Marie Human. Taylor Jordan Hunter. Loredana Antonella Icovelli. Honor graduate Jennifer Imuse. Ulabek Ismailov. Honor graduate Rowan Israel. Janae Leoni Jackson. Honor graduate Carl Alexander Jacoby. Honor graduate Gisela Menez. Honor graduate Alyssa Michelle Johnson. Honor graduate Harrison Liam Johnson. Joshua Joyner. Honor graduate Ramton Karame. Honors graduate Alexander J. Kowalski. Siva Kalave Alima. Woo. Honor graduate Selena Marie Kellogg. Honor graduate Frank Ketchum. Ariane Khedivi. Noah Koloff. Honor graduate Noor Asaf Khan. Mateo Knowles. Honor graduate Lauren Koblitz. Honor graduate Mason Everett Kruger. Alexander Carlin Kruljak. Honor graduate Ellery Jean Crute. Honor graduate Rebecca Marie Keel. Honor graduate Henry James Ladd. Honor graduate Zachary Owen Leahy. Yancy Linnaeus Castro. Isaiah Malachi Ibrahim Lamb. Sachet Ladu Boudier. Kyle Aaron Le Picard. Yasmin Gabrielle Leal. Honor graduate Isabel Jane Lee. Honor graduate Jennifer Lee. Honor graduate Hyung Cody Lee. Margaret Leeds. Rachel Leeds. Woo! Honor graduate Daniel Lentz. Dylan Lewis. Honor graduate Jason Lee. Jawa Liu. Honor graduate Amanda Loading. DeAndre Anthony Logan. Honor graduate Jaron Longo. Honor graduate Juan Pablo Lopez Bustes. Andrea Laredo Moreno. Idabel Lucas Trejo. Walter S. Luster IV. Dax Atticus Lyle. Deborah Mayon. Honor graduate Darcy Ray Malik. Honor graduate Michelle Denise Manganiello. Richard Marquette. Dwayne DJ Martin. Honor graduate Priscilla Adriana Martinez. Honor graduate Oswaldo Martinez Pina. Angie Martinez Valle. Honor graduate Corinne Elise Martinez.
Honor graduate Rochelle Anna Matarazzo. Kennedy Leah Matthew. Jaleesa Matutes. Kara McCavey. Honor graduate Morgan Alexandria McCraw. Honor graduate Grace McDonald. Elizabeth Denise McGinley. Jack Arthur McLean. Keydon Felix Andrew McCletchy. Matthew Douglas McMillan. Honor graduate Kevin Medrano Castaneda. David Fernando Mahia Botero. Gilberto Miguel Mahia Holguin. Honor graduate Erin Grace Mila. Honor graduate Catherine Jean Meyer. Dominic Ryan Miglianico. Nicole Alexandra Miglianico. Honor graduate Corey Nicole Miles. Cameron Jean Mitchell. Mason Andrew Mitchell. Nasir Isaiah Mitchell. Jay Adante Mobley. Honor graduate Ryan Matthew Mobley. Honor graduate Lily Ann Moraney. Honor graduate Adela Morales Santana. Jesus Morales Santana. Decinda Lachey Morgan. Mika Edward Morris. John Walter Myers. Jasmine Kiana Naidu. Honor graduate J. Paul Narang. Isaac Duckpowa. Honor graduate Ryan Casey Ing. Johnny Wynn. Honor graduate Kelvin Wynn. Joseph Walia Ecclesio. Tyson Shiloh Nielsen. Tianwar Tajdeen Nurali. Samar Nurai. Grace Carolina Osaba. Honor graduate Kirsten Marie Parker. Christopher Jordan Parton. Honor graduate Jacob Passoff. Honor graduate Haley Catherine Pauls. Nancy Ureli Perez Avendano. Ahmad Marquise Perryman. Honor graduate Andrew Jacob Peterson. Honor graduate Madison Lee Peterson. Honor graduate Nusha Paimani. Honor graduate Benjamin James Pfeiffer. Honor graduate Daimani Julian Phillip. Honor graduate Jory Taylor Phillips. Honor graduate Emma Michelle Pinchin. Honor graduate Christina Nicole Payo. Honor graduate John Leo Palizzi. Honor graduate Noah Pollock. James Avery Poteet. Honor graduate Nazanin Porsharavi. Honor graduate Kyle Chen. Honor graduate Manasi Raghavan. Honor graduate Thomas Gregory Raker. Honor graduate Garrison Parker Ramey. Elsa Ramirez Hernandez. Honor graduate Riddhi Rao. Honor graduate Carissa Jordan Reed. Mary Cameron Regetz. Bria Simone Rencher. Ashley Mary Reyes. Brenda Josephine Reyes. Honor graduate Mackenzie Ann Riley. Ashley Nicole Roberts. Honor graduate Tasia Yeyon Anye Robinson. David Rodriguez. Honor graduate Kevin Armando Rodriguez Lumbreras. Priscilla Romero Ivusic. Kenya Romero Aguilar. Bernice Rosas Campos. Jamari Jantel Ross. Honor graduate Sabrina Nicole Roud. Zachary Ryan Rowell. Christina Anna Rudalev. Honor graduate Stephen Wood Russell. Honor graduate Luke Anthony Victor Sod. Honor graduate Sandra Michelle Salas Abrego. Mohammed Saleh. Diamond Brichet Salter.
Ashley Christine Santana. Alexis Adali Santos. Luis Enrique Santos Galindo. Honor graduate Jeremy Patrick Sarton. John Patrick Cofield Scanlon. Jason Leigh Scott. Keyshawn David Scott. Honor graduate Celia Nicole Centerman. Felix Ryan Severson. Honor graduate Craig Maurice Shannon II. Honor graduate Audrey Rose Schofstein. Camille Krista Shaw. Honor graduate Kaylee Isabel Shooter. Pamela Cyan Silva Suarez. Honor graduate Georgiana Sema. Honor graduate Justin Hyde Samard. Honor graduate Kiernan Simon. Honor graduate George Joseph Slagley. DeCarlo Edward Sloan Jr. Honor graduate Delaney Grace Smith. Honor graduate Grace Evelyn Smith. Jacob Martin Smith. Honor graduate Kennedy Alexis Smith. Maya Victoria Smith. Tyke Lamont Smith. Honor graduate Tyreek Antar Smith. Honor graduate Jack Bradley Solomon. Lexa Jory Stahl. Morris Alexander Stanley. Honor graduate Anna Christina Stoughton-Poe. Honor graduate Nicole Denise Stetzer. Honor graduate Anna Jean Stooksbury. Honor graduate Serena Jinyi Su. Jasmine Alexandra Swift. Honor graduate Bailey Elizabeth Takash. Honor graduate Jessica Lynn Tallman. Honor graduate William Aaron Tallman. Honor graduate Christina Angela Tomba. Honor graduate Brittany Nicole Tact. Honor graduate Claire Alexa Tavani. Davis Taylor. Kobe Bernard Taylor. Aubrey Lamont Teal. Honor graduate Anna Scott Teffateller. Honor graduate Eris Mirza Tamuri. Lexi Rose Thigpen. Honor graduate Maggie Olivia Thomas. Honor graduate Brandon Key Edward C. Thurston. Honor graduate Peter Grayson Tilley. Vivian Vu Tan. Valerie Andrea Torres. Lexi Torres Hernandez. Honor graduate Adam Floyd Tucker. Honor graduate David Alexander Turner. Lourdes Angelina Tyler. Natalia Tate Uribe. Lorvens Valestin. Samantha Valestin. David Alexander Van Dyke IV. Honor graduate David Vargas. Julio Cesar Velasco Rubio. Honor graduate Laura Jocelyn Velashovsky. Franco Nicolas Videla. Honor graduate Bianca Cecilia Rogers Vissers. Amber Celeste Kiyoko Walker. Honor graduate Heather Nicole Walsh. Joseph Anthony Wago Jr. Joshua Charles Smith Warren. Honor graduate Thomas Keith Watts. Honor graduate John August Ware. Matthew Robert Wetzel. Julie Roxanne Wilcox. Nigel Sevon Wilcox. Akira Eileen Williams. Amir Rashid Williams. Kayla Imani Williams. Lauren Ariana Williams. Honor graduate Ryan James Willoughby. Hari Aaron Asan Wilson. Honor graduate Deschanel Jamoni Wilson. David Mark Wimmer. Charles Austin Wise. Honor graduate Caroline Ann Witchen. Honor graduate Nicholas Ryan Wolf. Honor graduate Kenneth Theodore Woodside III. Kyra Alexandra World. Honor graduate Richard Allen Wunschel. Honor graduate Jerome Kofi Yankee. Honor graduate Ariana Yazdanpana. Honor graduate Jonathan Javier Zapata. Jason Zuniga.
some water. Ion. I need my glasses. Oh, okay. Graduates, once again, it is my pleasure to welcome back your class president, Aya Ibrahim.
It is my great pleasure in leading you in the moving of your tassel. So with your left hand, please move your tassel from right to left. We did it!